Hello everyone, Scott, a movie critic, back again with another video. But today I'm going to be doing a different kind of video. This isn't going to be about films. I wanted to do another gaming related video today, and I did say on Movie Bugs live stream, which was a fantastic live stream, by the way. I loved being on that. Thank you for having me on there, James. I'll leave a link down in the description below to his channel. But yeah, I said that I would do a complete ps2 game collection video. So today will be part one. I'm going to do this in two parts because I've got so many games. I couldn't do this all in one video because it would just be way too long. And also, before we get into the games, I want to say thank you to everyone who's entered my contest so far and said congratulations on reaching 100 subscribers. I really appreciate it. Thank you all so much. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get started. So first up, we've got Scarface, The World Is Yours. I started playing this yesterday and I'm absolutely loving it. The voice actor who plays Tony Montana is excellent as a voice actor. He does praise him really well, and the story is great. Tony Montana is one of my favourite characters ever in a video game and a film, because obviously he was famous from the movie Scarface, which is one of my favourite films of all time. So yeah, this is just a great follow on, and I would highly recommend playing this if you haven't played it before, because it's a great game. Next up we have Fight Night 2004. I haven't played too much of this, but I really enjoyed what I played of this game. It's really entertaining, got good controls, and it's got Rocky Marciano in this one, who's one of my favourite boxers of all time. If they do another boxing game, which I'm assuming they will, I would love to see Rocky Marciano in another game, because I don't think he's been in one since this one. So yeah, highly recommend this one. Next up we have Freedom Fighters. Really entertaining game. They started playing this at a weekend as well. I like the story, I like the characters. It does take a little while to get used to the controls, but once you get used to the controls, it turns out to be a really solid game. And yeah, it's just really entertaining, so I would definitely recommend that one. Next up we have Mortal Kombat Armageddon. One of my all-time favourites. I grew up playing this a lot as a kid. The story, which is called Conquest in this, is really entertaining. It's got loads of great tough fighters in there, so yeah, one of my favourite Mortal Kombats overall, that one. Next up we have SmackDown vs Raw. I haven't played this game in years, but used to play it quite a lot back in the day when I was a massive fan of wrestling. Yeah, I remember liking this one, but I haven't played it in years, so. But next up we have Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. I haven't played any of the Metal Gear Solid games before, but I heard they're meant to be absolutely incredible, so I cannot wait to check this out at some point. Next up we have The Getaway Black Monday. I haven't played this game yet, but I heard this meant to be a good sequel to the original Getaway. So yeah, looking forward to getting into this one at some point. Next up we have Metal Gear Solid 2, is it Sons of Liberty? Yeah, I've heard that this is a fantastic game, one of the best in the franchise, so I've heard. So yeah, I'll look forward to checking these games out at some point. Next up we have Need for Speed Underground 2. Yeah, I used to play this game quite a bit back in the day as well. I haven't played it for many years though, but I remember having a good time with this one. Remember the cars being really good and quite fast, so looking forward to playing this again at some point. Next up we have Victorious Boxers, Fighting to Spirit. Yeah, really entertaining game, this sort of anime boxing. It is really fast, the way they move and the way they box in this game, so you have to be really good at this game to sort of win any boxing matches. But yeah, it's a really entertaining game. The controls are easy to do, and yeah, it's just a fun game to play overall. Next up we have SmackDown Here Comes the Pain. Really entertaining game, probably one of the best wrestling games ever, to be honest. The story is great. The only problem is the disc is missing, so I cannot play it, so I definitely need to get a replacement disc so I can actually play this game again because I've been wanting to play this for quite some time now, and it is a fantastic game. So I'll have to get a replacement for that one. Next up we have Pro Evolution Soccer 4, one of the best football games ever to be created, just absolutely class. The gameplay is really, really good, and yeah, I've played this one quite a lot. Next up we have Buzz with Sports Quiz. I used to play these games quite a lot as a kid. I haven't played this one in quite a while, but I remember enjoying it back in the day. Next up we have America's 10 Most Wanted. The graphics and gameplay on this is absolutely shocking, but I remember having a fun time with it because it's just really, it's a really stupid game, but yeah, it's entertaining still. Next up we have Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks. Really good Mortal Kombat game actually. I remember enjoying this one quite a lot back in the day. The gameplay is really fun, the story's great, and I quite like the look of the game as well. It has a good look to it, so yeah, I would definitely recommend this one if you've never played it before. Next up we have Legends of Wrestling 2. I haven't played this in years, but has a lot of great wrestlers in this one, such as Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant. And yeah, it's just a classic wrestling game with loads of classic wrestlers, and I would definitely recommend picking that one up if you're a wrestling fan. Next up we have Top Trumps Horror and Predators. Remember playing this quite a bit back in the day as well. The horror one was my favourite, where you had Dracula and stuff like that, and Grim Reaper, and yeah, this was really entertaining to play back in the day. I haven't played it in many years, but I remember liking it a lot. Next up we have SmackDown vs Raw 2008. This one brings back a lot of memories as well. Used to absolutely love wrestling games back in the day. Yeah, and this is no exception, just really fun, entertaining game, and definitely looking forward to playing this again at some point. Next up we have Spider-Man 2. Believe I got this free with ps2. I think that I had this a while back as well, when I used to have the original ps2, but I can't remember. Yeah, I think I've played it, but I can't remember too much about it, so looking forward to playing it again. Next up we have Power Rangers Dino Thunder, another game I got with ps2. Yeah, having played this one, you don't really know too much about it, other than the fact it's a Power Rangers game, so yeah, hopefully that should be fun as well. Next up we have The Incredibles video game. I used to absolutely adore this as a kid. It is an absolutely incredible game. The gameplay is amazing. Yeah, there's not too much to say about this one, but it's just overall a really entertaining game. But if you like the film, I'd recommend playing this because it's really, really good. Next up we have Shrek the Third. We used to have another Shrek game, can't remember what it's called, but there was another Shrek game that I really enjoyed as a kid as well. But yeah, this game's really entertaining, definitely better than the third Shrek film, that's for sure. But yeah, really enjoyable game, this one. Next up we have SmackDown vs Raw 2007, another game that I played quite a lot back in the day. You played it not too long back, about a few years ago as well, and the story is fantastic, the gameplay is excellent. This is probably one of the best wrestling games to have ever come out, to be honest, so yeah, definitely recommend that one. Next up we have Terminator Dawn of Fate. I remember playing this maybe once a long time ago. I can't remember anything about it, but I don't remember it being too good, unfortunately, but I have got Terminator Resistance for PS5, so I look forward to playing that because that's really good. But yeah, for what I can remember, I can't really recommend that one, unfortunately. Next up we have International Snooker Championship. Can't remember too much about this snooker game. I have played quite a few of them quite a while back, but yeah, as I say, I can't remember too much about this one, but I remember the gameplay being quite good if I remember correctly, so yeah, if you like snooker I would recommend it. Next up we have FIFA World Cup Germany 2006. This was quite a decent game. It's not brilliant, but it's okay. It's not one of the best football games out there, but it's definitely playable. Next up we have Buzz Monster Rumble. This is a really entertaining game. This is one of the first games that I played when I got a new ps2, and it's overall just a really entertaining game that all friends and family can play. So yeah, if you haven't heard of these games before, I'd highly recommend picking these up. They are so fun. Next up we have Buzz Junior Ace Racers. Again, another fun game. Not my favourite, but it is still entertaining. The gameplay is really fun. So yeah, recommend that one as well. Next up we have Tiger Woods PGA Tour 07. This used to be my favourite golf game at one point. I think I slightly prefer the latest golf game, PGA Tour 2K21, which is an absolutely incredible golf game. The gameplay is excellent on that side. Would recommend that one if you are a fan of golf. But yeah, this game is excellent. Got really good gameplay and it's just really easy to play. So yeah, really good game there. Next up we have Buzz Jungle Party. This is an excellent game, one of my favourites. Yeah, so much nostalgia with this one. Lots of levels and most of them are really fun. So yeah, I would definitely recommend this one as well. Next up we have Olympics Athens 2004. This is still to this day my favourite Olympics game. The gameplay on this is incredible. There's so many great levels on this one. I used to like doing a horse riding one, which is probably still one of my favourite levels on any Olympics game. But the triple jump is really fun as well, and overall it's just an excellent game. So yeah, recommend that one. And next up we have another Incredibles game. This is decent. It's not as good as the other one, but it's still a fun game overall. Probably one of my favourites still. Yeah, both Incredibles games are excellent and I would highly recommend picking them up if you are a fan of the film. So that's it for part one, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. A lot of good games here. So, don't forget to leave a like, comment down below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Tell me what PS2 games you've got and let me know if there's any that I need to pick up still. All that would be very much appreciated. Thank you all so much. So yeah, take care everyone and I'll see you all later.